It's Friday, September the 14th. It's also pouring down rain. No matter, it's still a great time for football and barbecue.
In Texas, we love our football and we love our barbecue. They may not have been invented here, but we damn well think we do both better than anybody else.
I'm on the campus of Vandegrift High School here in the Austin area. Tonight, I'll be watching the Vandegrift Vipers in action against their district rival, the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Sam Robinson has been the head coach of Cedar Ridge for the last 2 seasons. They come into tonight's game with a 1-1 record. They dropped their opener to Temple, but they beat Cedar Park last week. Drew Sanders has been the head coach of Vandegrift since 2009. They come into this game with a perfect 2-0 record. This is the first district game for these two teams, so they're not going to let a little rain bother them. Vipers and Raiders, it should be a good one. While the teams are in the locker room getting their last-minute instruction from their coaches, let me take a couple of minutes to show you the barbecue I ate earlier today.
I have eaten at Stiles Switch BBQ a few times before and was never very much impressed. But it's been a couple of years and they were named to the Texas Monthly Top 50 list in 2017, and they added Bron Hughes, formerly with Franklin's Barbecue, to their pitmaster crew a few months ago. So I figured, what the hey, let's try them again, and I'm glad that I did. Stiles Switch BBQ is located at 6610 North Lamar, part of the Violet Crown Shopping Center. This shopping center has a great little history of its own. Built in 1951, Violet Crown was the first shopping center built in Austin, and it served as the production hub for the movie Dazed and Confused. There's lots of nostalgic pictures and memorabilia all around the restaurant. Pretty neat. I ordered my usual moist brisket and pork ribs. My wife was with me and she ordered a 3-meat plate with brisket, pulled pork, and turkey. We got tea from a side table, then found a cozy spot to eat. My brisket was phenomenal. Great outer bark, super moist and tender, with a deep smoky taste, almost buttery, and a little hint of sweetness to it. The pork ribs were good, but a little small. They had a peppery rub and were a little chewy, but they tasted really good. My wife enjoyed her lean brisket. I'm not much on pulled pork, but I got a bite of my wife's, and it had a nice little kick to it. I stole a bite of her turkey, and it too was real tasty. A word or two about their sauces. Our meals came with a side sauce that was pretty much just red water. There were 2 types of sauce on the table. One was a mustard-based sauce that was basically only mustard. The other was an orange habanero sauce that was pretty much all vinegar. Thankfully, none of the meats needed any of the sauces to be enjoyed. As I said before, Stiles Switch has a lot of history and charm. You can't help but feel good when you walk inside and look around. Now they've upped their game to where the barbecue is on par with the history and the charm. You feel real good when you walk out because you just ate some really excellent barbecue. This barbecue is outstanding and rates 2 hook'ems. The key word for this game is opportunities. Opportunities lost and opportunities taken advantage of. The rain had stopped as the game began. Cedar Ridge took the opening kickoff and marched downfield. Quarterback Jalen Brown threw 41 yards to a wide-open Jalen Ellis for a touchdown. The extra point gave the Raiders a 7-0 lead. On their first possession, Vandegrift quarterback Drew Dawson fumbled. The Raiders recovered, but were unable to take advantage and couldn't pad their lead. The first half ended with Cedar Ridge holding on to a 7-0 lead. In the third quarter, Chris Vaughn picked up huge yardage for Cedar Ridge on this screen play. His long run gave the Raiders 1st and goal from the Vipers' 5-yard line. But a fumble by Jacorin Isaac ended the threat. Later in the third quarter, the Raiders had picked up a 1st down on the Vipers' 13-yard line. Brown's pass on 4th down was short of the yardage needed, and the Raiders turned the ball over on downs. Drew Dawson's pass was intercepted by Devin Taylor. As the third quarter ended, Brown avoided the rush and threw long to Ellis. Brown scored on a quarterback keeper to push the Raiders' lead to 14-0 with 11:56 left to play in the game. Dawson made big plays for the Vipers using his legs and his arm. This pass on 4th down picked up a crucial 1st down. Isaiah Smallwood took a direct snap from center to score from 2 yards out. The extra point made it 14-7 with 7:43 to play. The Raiders couldn't move the ball and were forced to punt. The Vipers took possession on the 40 and moved downfield. On 4th and 8, Dawson threw to Smallwood to set up a 1st and goal from the 8. Smallwood ran it in from there, and the extra point tied the game at 14 with only 1:15 in regulation. The game moved into overtime. Cedar Ridge got the first chance to score. Jaylen Brown was sacked on 3rd and 4th down, ending any chance the Raiders had of scoring. Now it was Vandegrift's turn. Runs by Smallwood moved the ball closer to the goal. Tim Barney lined up a 33-yard field goal. The kick was up and good. That gave the Vipers a 17-14 overtime win.
Your feedback is real important to me. If you like this video, please hit the like button on YouTube. You can hit the share button to share this video with friends and family. Maybe you've got a favorite team I should go see, or a favorite barbecue joint I should try out. Write something in the comments and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Suggestions are always welcome.
If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my logo when it pops up and go from there. You can view previous episodes of Texas Passions by clicking on the links displayed. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.